believe it because you know what, like it's just the way that I was programmed. I worked hard and
Right.
that's it. It was like I was on autopilot. I went and I
Yeah.
punched the clock for someone else
Right.
and I
Right.
wasn't thinking about me.
Yeah.
So
I
now
don't
I
think.
want to think about me in the future.
Yeah, I don't think that's just you, Stevie. I think that's, you're Spanish, I'm Spanish. I think it's just that's how we were programmed as a minority, right? Like
Yeah,
we were never
exactly.
given those tools to be able to figure out these things on how to start a business and all that. Instead, we were focused on getting that fast money, trying to get in the streets and Hi, Stevie, man. Thank you for joining me and giving me a little bit of your time. I
Thanks
know
for
you're
having
probably a
me.
busy man.
Lately, as of late, yeah, I've been working on a lot of projects with a lot of new people, meeting a lot of
Yeah.
good artists out there. So,
Cool. So before we get into all that work that you're doing, let the people know a little bit about yourself.
well, my name's Steven. I'm currently, well, I'm a local. I just started a business recently, a small business. Technically, it should have been a side hustle, but I got laid off, so obviously I had to go all in. And
Love it.
you know, I basically went all in. So here I am. I'm the CEO of my own company. And I work out of
Yeah.
my little office here, and I'm trying to make it happen one step at a time. Um,
That's really
yeah,
cool. So you're local from here, from Worcester. What
yeah,
part of
yeah.
Worcester are you
I'm
from?
from Plumley, actually. I'm from the east side.
All
Yep,
right, from
yep, yep,
Plumley.
yeah, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
The bricks. Well,
Yeah. I,
one
I
of the
grew I grew up in
bricks.
the valley.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So one of the
you know.
bricks, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I know a little bit about that life.
Yeah.
Cool. So you start. Is this your first business that you went all in on, or did you
Yeah.
have a
No, this
few?
is it. This is it.
Wow.
Like, I mean, I've been talking about it for years. I
Yeah.
like, it's not something that like just came out the blue and I was like, hey, I'm gonna do it. I've been thinking about it and a lot of people have been like, yo, Steven, you're smart and you have the ability to do so much. And I'm just like, you know what, you guys believe that, but it's hard for me to believe it because you know what, like it's just the way that I was programmed. I worked hard and that's
Right.
it. It was like I was on autopilot. I went and I punched the clock for
Yeah.
someone else and I wasn't
Right.
thinking
Right.
about me. So
Yeah.
now I want to think
I don't
about
think.
me in the future.
Yeah, I don't think that's just you, Stevie. I think that's, you're Spanish, I'm Spanish. I think it's just that's how we were programmed as a minority, right?
Yeah,
Like we
exactly.
we were never given those tools to be able to figure out these things on how to start a business and all that. Instead, we were focused on getting that fast
Yep.
money, trying to get in these streets
Yep.
and trying
Exactly.
trying to chase these girls and do all that stuff.
Hey, hey,
Yeah,
that's a
yeah.
topic
So
I am
so
not going to touch today.
I'm with you, man. But yeah, so I don't think it was just you. So what, I'm sure a lot of people dream about starting a business, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people think about it, but you actually went and did it, even though you didn't think you could. What was that first day like, man? When you just woke up and said, "The hell with it."
That first day was like the most nerve-wracking day because I didn't even know where to start. Um,
Yeah,
and the only thing that I knew was like I had to. I ain't had no choice. Sink or swim. So I had to lay the
I like
foundation.
that.
You know what I'm saying? And start with the first brick. I started off with like like what would be the first thing that I would need to establish my business and not just be you know blowing smoke. You know what I mean? So I made a
Right,
little plan real quick with my girl on some paper, and I was like, "This is what I'm gonna do." I bought the laptop. The laptop came, and then I started to figure out what I was gonna need for the next step. So then I went and I purchased my next step. So I made
right,
investments in me, um, and tools in order to succeed for myself. You know what I'm saying? So that I can apply it
yeah,
and then like teach it and monetize teaching it and then, you know what I'm saying, help other people that don't want to like have to like be out and about, you know what I'm saying? Like that you can do this
yeah,
from home. I want everyone to like, have the opportunities to like start their own business or like, start their own brand and know that you don't gotta like wait or export work overseas. Like there's plenty of people that can do the work that you want to do and have the same amount of quality that you will go and get it from a store or from a custom maker that, like stop spending $100, two thousand
Yeah,
dollars on designer drip and support your local creative, because you know what, like it takes time. Like these people spend money on their crafts, and sometimes like it don't come out with the same outcomes or with like spectacular outcomes, and they don't stop, they don't give up. So like you as the
right.
consumer, don't give up on them. I'm
Yeah,
saying, like, give them that extra share. Give the, it's like shit. Give them social currency, because you know what, you never know who that share is gonna land on, or what that like's gonna do, or
for
what
sure.
that little react is gonna do. So you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's all about taking everything that's around you and putting it forward and applying it into what everybody's doing.
Yeah, Dan, there's so much there to unpack, man.
Yeah, it's a
That
lot.
was yeah, that was really well said. The investing in yourself when you started that whole thing and investing in yourself, I think that's something that a lot of people are scared to do. I think sometimes it requires for you to go into debt, and where
Yeah,
we from, the debt is the devil, right? Where we from is like, yo, you don't want to be in debt, but if you do the debt properly and you bet on yourself, and you think about like, hey, I can pay this back.
exactly.
I
That's my next
believe in
step.
myself.
I actually just enrolled in
Yeah,
your in your well, I'm going to be enrolling in your course. I was looking through your catalogs and stuff, so I definitely got some stuff to learn. I've been following um and trying to figure out like different
yeah.
sources of income. So I've been like linking with like, following you and Ben and a lot of
Yeah,
other dudes that are already making it. They're making it happen for themselves. So like I'm trying to join that bandwagon, you know what I mean? It takes a village. So
yeah, man. I love that. Yeah, I'm definitely getting better with that myself, right? So it's one of those things where I did digital marketing for a very long time, but it was like me and people I didn't know, right? Like I was doing it for chiropractors and I was doing it for a few dentists and I was doing it for, but well, really another part that hit me in that whole part that you were explaining there is the togetherness, right? Like I have sent that, cover art to get sent for $10 on Fiverr to go across seas, and I've always had to fight with the person when they send it back.
yeah,
It's like they don't even have the effort, they don't have the ability. So I agree with you. Giving somebody like, say a Moses, right, a Moise,
yeah, yo,
and
that man
being
right
able
there.
to allow them to do some covers. Yeah, I actually got him to allow me to get two of his pieces for here in the background.
Yo,
So when I do the
yo,
show,
shout out
he
to
could.
that man. He's making moves.
Absolutely, man. So I appreciate your effort. I appreciate you checking out the course and all that
Yeah,
stuff. I'm with
I'm
you, man.
definitely, yo,
I'm trying
that's
to.
knowledge right there.
I'm trying to give everything that I learned and basically make it as easy as possible because my big thing is the internet has leveled the playing
Yep,
field.
big time.
Like you said, we can do this from our laptops. We don't need to like spend on big offices and big teams and all that stuff.
Yeah, that I
We
started
can
with the
outsource it
grassroots
to each
right
other.
now. Like honestly, like the way
What do
I'm
you mean?
like, all right, so like the vision that I'm trying to bring to the table, like even for like
Yeah,
people like us that like honestly like it for us it benefits us if everyone makes it. You know what I'm saying? Like we want to
yeah,
be there to help push you, to motivate you, to be able to show you like, yo, listen, it's this easy. Like this is what we're gonna do. This is how we're gonna get results. This is what's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? And like follow, like it's crucial to have someone like you in their arsenal that knows like, yo, look, this is, we got to set up the logo, we got to set up this is how you're going to get paid first and foremost. Boom, right
yeah,
here, this is how you're gonna, like, man, I can't wait to like unbox it and see what happens, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I
yeah,
haven't even
yeah,
done any of that. All I have is like a logo, and I've been trying to just make as much as possible so that that way, like when I do like I'm gonna file that to like under my sole proprietorship, and then like,
yep,
you know what I'm
yep,
saying, like once I do go to copyright and trademark it, I want to be able to like expand on that platform and then multiply, you know what I'm saying, and then
yeah.
like copy the platform so that other people can do the same, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I was actually, I like to go through like Reddit and, try to give some value to like people in the side hustle groups and stuff like that. And I like to think about it as everybody needs to 2.0 their business. They need to
Big
be
time.
able, and I don't mean 2.0 and like money wise. I mean like everybody needs to go digital and sell their information.
For real.
So
Seriously.
like, I was talking to my dad, and my dad is an older gentleman, and he's been in HVAC for over 30 years. And I'm like, look, pa, you have to get this thing down to where now you're not doing the hands-on shit. You're just teaching people how to do what you have learned over 30 years, and they will pay you over and over again to teach them these valuable skills.
Yeah.
And I think everybody should do
Oh
that,
yeah,
right?
of course. You know what? A lot of the trades, a lot of people like a trade is one of the most valuable things that you can have.
Yes, sir.
Especially like as a minority, like trades are what we essentially survive on. In our communities, like you're not gonna find a community that doesn't have a limbe lady. or you know what I'm
For
saying,
sure.
like, you know what I mean, like and it's such a small example, but it's a staple of the
Yeah.
community.
Serves their role.
You know what I mean? Exactly. It's
Yeah.
part of the
Yeah.
ecosystem. So if everyone's playing their part in a social ecosystem to where we're boosting ourselves, there's no reason that, Worcester as a city can't stand out in front of and hold their own against the Atlantas and the Los
Yeah.
Angeles and the New
That's a
Yorks.
good
Like
point.
we are, as a city, the amount of talent that is in our city, um, there's no reason that we're not in front. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think a lot has to do with the scarcity mindset, though, man.
Um,
I think a lot of people are just basically thinking like, yeah, if I help out this dude and I give my goods value away, I won't be able to do it again, right? So they be holding back.
See, this is the thing, right? So like for
Yeah,
me, it's like I'm gonna share my knowledge with you. You can ask me a million questions. I'll even show you how to start a business from scratch, the same business that I'm doing. I will not
word.
compete with you. I'll show you everything, everything that you want to learn. If you
Yeah,
got questions, if you can't figure something out, you can hit me up. I'm always available. You
I'm
know what I'm
with you.
saying? Like I
Yeah,
work with my hands. I can talk on the phone.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like I've been spending a lot of time on different apps and just listening to a lot of different like motivational
love it.
content and putting that energy into the air so that that way, like in the background, like no matter what I'm really going through, like deep down inside, I know that I still got to put everything that I have into this, so that that way I'm successful in it, and then I can help breathe life into other people so that they're successful, and then they're like, not that I'm trying to attach myself to their success, because at the end of the day, who cares?
Nah,
Like, I
right.
don't care. Like, I'm
Yeah,
gonna just keep trying to do what I'm trying to do no matter what. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here for my city. I'm here for me. So
yeah,
that that way, like, you know what I mean? And I just want to have
yeah, yeah.
a generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? Like, my father didn't come here from Puerto Rico for me to be a bum.
I
You
agree,
know what
man.
I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, yeah, no, I'm with that 100%, and it's like kind of like our purpose, right? It's
yeah,
what we're here to do, and I talk to my wife about this all the time, and I'm like, look, yeah, I hand out videos left and right, man, like value videos and stuff. If I could try to help somebody in a certain way, shape, or form, like with Facebook ads or anything like that, I just got videos that I send them if I can't give them my time, because I can't always give them my time, but I could give them the information, the resource,
knowledge.
to be able to connect the dots with them. Yeah, I'm with you, but yeah, I've also dealt with a lot of people, which is why I said it, which you know, they're not open minded like that. They don't want to do that, right? They want to stick to themselves, and it's to their failure, I guess.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the business, man. What are you
All
doing?
right.
So
So
what's the business?
my business is essentially I make merchandise, all different types
Yeah.
of merchandise, from vinyl on clothes to heat press on on polyester substrates, like as an example, like mugs, cups, ceramic tiles, well, they're not really ceramic, they're like ornaments and stuff like that.
Yep.
I am currently in the process of learning cut and sew, so there's going to be a lot of custom garments coming through. um and yeah, honestly, I just like to make clothes, like, and
Yeah.
just
That's fire.
like like my thing is like streetwear and merch, because like, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying, like I love me a fire beanie. Shout out to Final Assembly. You
Hey.
know what I mean, like I like just everyday wear stuff, you know what I mean, like that we can
Yeah.
customize and we can make it profitable for you so that you can raise money for your next drop, or
Yeah.
you know what I mean, like, and it's just about working, like, and
Yeah.
networking.
Collaborating.
Yeah, exactly. So that that way, like, um I can provide a platform, like, even if like you're not cutting and working through me, like even if I like if you want to call me and we can network, we can make it work, you know what I'm saying, like I can help you with the creative process. Like,
Yeah.
it's just I'm trying to build something. Like soon, we my business partner, he's got a website coming out. It's gonna be a collaboration for everyone. You're gonna be able to find blogs. Like there's gonna be advertising space available. You know what I mean? We're gonna
Super dope.
be, yeah, it's gonna be good. But stay tuned with that. Like, it's gonna be mad good.
Yeah, yeah. No, it already sounds really good. I'm always up for
Yeah,
that.
like,
I do something similar over in the Spotlight Coalition website, which is my website.
I'll
And I'm
check it out.
starting a network of yeah, a network of podcasters, and I got some really cool people coming on. And just like that, I kind of just want to give one place where people can go and just have really good different experiences.
Yeah.
And that's dope. I don't get any money for it. I don't ask any of the creators anything. They actually have their own like payment gateways attached to the website.
Okay.
I pay for all the hosting of the website. I do all the coding that's required to get the website up and going. So and like
So
that,
so
like you said,
you
it's
you
just
are you that smart. So you got the
uh
knowledge.
yeah, I hate to use the word, I hate when people say techie guy. I'm just a really curious guy.
Yeah, yeah. You know what?
Yeah,
Like, you know what? Technology is a passion, and people completely disregard it as if, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not valid, but it's very valid. Like,
absolutely.
I have an IT and a sales background, but I make clothes.
Yeah, yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Like,
But you can mix those two things,
yeah,
and yeah, you probably have.
yeah.
There's probably a bunch of times where you've solved a bunch of stuff because of your
Oh
background.
yeah. I'm definitely trying to like branch out and like help people build on their own networks. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
and like have the tools or the knowledge to build on the foundation. Or hey, like yo, look, this is someone that you need to talk to. Like this guy right here. If you follow him, he's gonna give you all the tools that you need to get started. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be skeptical all you want, but I'm telling you that what he's doing is working. You could take it how you want it. It's a grain of salt. You choose what you want to do with the salt. You can season it,
yeah,
or you could throw it and walk on it.
yeah. It's
How
on
you
you.
gonna treat it? You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean?
And people should welcome that information because I get I've gotten a lot of times like, hey, well, I got to pay for that information, and then I've paid thousands of dollars for courses before.
Yeah. And you know what? YouTube's free.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I like to think about it like this. I like to think about it like, do you want to outsource the information or do you want to figure it out on your own?
Yep.
Right. So if you figure it on your own and you go to YouTube and you go look for the stuff, you're going to learn it, but it's going to take you hours and it's going to take you time and it's going to be a skill that you have to develop. Now, on the other hand, if somebody like Jose comes along and says, hey, I've organized 6 months worth of information that I learned that has worked on different niches and different businesses, and I'm gonna put all of that in here for you and speed it up. And all you have to do is pay me one time. I don't see why that's a no-brainer. Like I said, I've paid
It's
thousands of
definitely a
dollars for that
no-brainer.
same deal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Honestly.
yeah.
It
I'll pay you to organize the information for me.
exactly. Why not?
Yeah,
For me, it's before people had this thing in their mind where it was like, oh, it costs thousands of dollars.
yeah.
What are you talking about? It doesn't. If you listen
No,
and you pay
yeah,
attention to the people around you, you'll see that people are offering you options. Like
yeah,
the minute I seen that you were offering like the whole course with the logo, the LLC, the host gator. Um
yeah,
I actually there's other sites that I like too, but like
yeah,
just learning that right there is
yeah.
worth the money in itself. Period.
Yeah, and the reproducibility of these skills,
Yeah,
right? Because I don't do them for you. I walk you through my screen and do them. But this is the thing: when you learn Facebook ads from my course, you could then do Facebook ads with somebody else and flip it. You could
exactly,
start a digital marketing agency. When
exactly.
you learn web hosting and you learn WordPress, I've seen people charge thousands of dollars to install a WordPress
And
website
that's
for people.
exactly why I was like looking at your course and I'm like, dude, this is exactly what like
Yeah,
I had envisioned when I started Passion. Like it was like media and design. We're gonna help you with media and marketing, and we'll help you with designing all your gear and all your
yeah,
merchandise from ashtrays and lighters to vinyl
that's so dope.
decals to whatever. Anything that I can make in my living room is out the door.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's insane, and that's so useful for branding. That's so useful for people to
E-
walk around. Like I have Spotlight Coalition sweaters, and I have Spotlight Coalition in my backpack. Super cool stuff, man. So how are you doing this stuff from home? What does it take?
Um,
What was your investment? How much did you put
All
in?
right, so I actually started following a couple other people on Instagram, and I seen that they were implementing a lot of different like money making strategies from home, and like COVID just gave me time to learn.
Boom, 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 boom,
So I
boom.
was like,
People don't really like that.
all right, what can I do? I got the laptop. I got a cutter, a vinyl cutter. I started with a regular silhouette. Now we're in multiples where like, you know what I mean? I'm growing a little bit. So hopefully like
Yeah,
in the future, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll have a space other than, like a room that I converted, but it works. So I have a couple heat presses. I have converted an Epson printer into a sublimation printer. And then I built. I actually took a Google IT course throughout COVID that was given through the state. Um, through when I got laid off from work, they offered courses. So I took the whole Google IT course. So I'm Google IT certified. So I ended up just
Nice,
building
man.
my PC as the course came along. Boom, took it out. So now I have like everything basically necessary for me to build and create all the time. I cut vinyl shirts. I print couple different styles. And then if I can't print it, I can outsource it. You know what I'm saying? And it's still in New England, so it doesn't. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, you're still showing
yeah,
up.
I'm still trying to source locally. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it works. I've been working on like my embroidery recently though.
Oh, that's not. And embroidery is what, like stitching?
Yeah, yeah. This is DJ Kid
Yeah, yeah,
Cash's logo. Shout out to DJ Kid
yeah.
Cash.
There you go. Shout out.
Guy's amazing. He's been doing a lot of
Yeah,
things, big things,
yeah.
like
Now, how much did you invest in that setup right there? Like off the head, you
like
don't gotta give me like
off rip. With everything that
yeah,
I have like invested in myself, it is about 2,500.
2,500,
Yeah,
and that's still amazing,
yeah.
man.
And I got I had a really good investor with me, my brother, and then a silent investor that was like
Believes in you.
yeah, the guy came in clutch. Um, it was just honestly, it was a wild ride. Like we did a couple big jobs, and then like after it was like, all right, this is what we need to do because everyone was asking for it. It was something that needed to be done like right away and learned. So like here I am. I'm about 2 months into it, and I've done pretty well. I learned how to digitize semi. I'm not
Yep.
great, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
but that's something that takes years to master. You know what I
Right.
mean? So it's a process.
But
We're getting there.
it seems like you're an individual that's hungry for information all the time, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
your
You're not
mind
being
is
slowed
your
down by that.
sharpest weapon. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I love that.
If you can put the time to learn something and just apply it, uh, the worst thing you're gonna do is fail.
Yeah,
And failing is something that happens all the time. You're gonna fail a million times before you succeed that one time that makes it all worth it. You know what I'm saying?
I agree,
I
man.
think
Yeah.
it was Wayne Gretzky said, "You miss every shot you don't take."
Yeah. Yeah. And it's true. It's true. And at times, failing, even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment, is still a much better lesson than
It's free
winning.
knowledge.
Because yeah, when we win, exactly. When we win, we seem to get egotistical. We seem to get nonchalant. So what happens is when you win too early, you lose reality with what it is to fail. And then when you fail, you collapse hard.
See, but I've been successful before for
Okay.
other like working in like in my careers. I was successful in a couple of them. You know what I mean? This is different. I'm working for me. Um,
Yeah.
if I don't make money, I don't eat.
Yeah.
So I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of really, 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 really bad days, but them good days, let me
They're
tell
good.
you right there, my friend.
Those are the ones you do it all for.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll cut my
Yeah.
hand, you know what I'm saying? I'll be sitting there stitching away till my eyes
Yeah.
are like puffing out my head, but it happens. You know what I'm saying? Like it's worth it. Like when you
Yeah.
see somebody walking down the street or you hear that someone paid a ridiculous amount of money for something that you made, like wow, like
That's
you know what I'm
amazing.
saying?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, all right, that's what I want. Like it's the
Yeah.
feeling. You know what I'm saying? And obviously like the payday, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want success in my company to be something that's gonna change me because I wanna like obviously I've been learning about a lot of different things. Um
Yeah.
like HFX and Bitcoin stock trading. I've been
Yeah.
following a lot. Like it's a lot of knowledge. I'm trying not to
Yeah.
go into it blind, so I'm creeping up slowly before you know what I'm saying. I start doing anything like drastic and start actually trading. I've been following the Bitcoins. I've been watching it. Um,
Yeah.
just I have to watch it
So
a
have I.
couple times.
Yeah, I've gone down that rabbit hole, man, and I love it. It's one of like like you, I like to absorb a lot of information everywhere. and boy is Bitcoin something different, man.
Yeah,
Bitcoin is something we've never ever seen as human beings. And to go back to being a techie guy, um this stuff is technology that we've never seen before, and it's fun, man. You put money in that thing and you just watch it go up. And it's not stocks, it's more like gold, right? And it's
yeah.
like, yo,
It's
I like
currency.
to buy little pieces of it. Yeah, but it's a gold is the best way it's like the Mona Lisa, man. Like,
Yeah.
I got little pieces of the Mona Lisa, and whenever people are gonna come looking for the Mona Lisa, I'm gonna say, hey, I name my price, you guys have to pay me for it. And it's really cool. I got my parents involved, and us being,
Honestly, education
go
about
ahead.
it is like the most valuable thing that you can give to like the people around you.
And I want to give it for free, man. I want to give it for free. Me and Ben do the Talking and Bit show, and there's smaller ways to monetize it, right? Like, there's like, we could get ads and we could get sponsors and stuff like that. That's cool. But I really don't ever want to sell people the information of financial sovereignty. I think everybody should just know that,
Yeah,
especially us. Us, I'm Puerto Rican. You're Puerto Rican
yeah.
as well. So us Puerto Ricans don't have that info, and it felt so amazing when I was able to talk to my parents about it and be able to say, "Hey, trust in me, and in 10
You
years
know
you
what?
guys will have a really nice
10 years
retirement."
ago, people thought like, we were crazy, always in our phones, talking about all these
Right.
different currencies, coins, you know, and I wish I would have stuck with it. I really do.
Sure.
Oh my God, I wish I would have stuck with it. Cause
Same here,
then
man.
at the time, oh man, I'd be filthy right now. We wouldn't be
Yeah,
having, we'd
yeah.
be having this conversation in person with
Yeah,
thousand
yeah.
dollar shot
At a high-end
glasses.
studio.
You know what I mean?
I'm
Like,
with you. Yeah.
shoot.
So we start now, man, and we start giving the information
Yeah,
now. And I've definitely been in. I actually had an interview earlier where I spoke a lot about the culture, and black culture, Spanish culture. We just seem to make things very cool, man.
yeah.
Like, we have this way of impacting all industries. I mean, anyone that we're part
I
of.
seen this. I was watching this documentary online, and it just happened to be like something that I was like, all right, like give me the info already, like you know what I mean. And I was just listening, and I stopped listening for a second, but then something like really like drew me in, and it was Busta Rhymes, and he had said that it was about the Puerto Ricans and the black community coming together in the Bronx and making hip hop and all that, and it was just like, yo, like our cultures are together. Like, why are you trying to like? It's not. It's just our culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But as a
absolutely.
person, you know what I'm saying? Like as a Hispanic, like I understand like the need for it, but like at the same time, I don't like growing up in Plumley, I didn't see that. You know what I'm saying? Like
No.
those were my friends that throughout life became really like family to me. Even if I don't see them, you know what I'm saying? Like some of them cats, like, you know what I mean? Like those guys, they my dogs, like they my homies. I can't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not for nothing, like, you know what I'm saying? I got love for everyone. Like, I don't see none of that. Like, it's just what it is. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, no, and we're in the community where we keep pulling each other down, right? Like, there's a lot of that stuff going on, and the problem is that the people that are pulling these strings and that are owning these companies and all that, they want to see us fighting against each other because then we're distracted,
Exactly.
right?
But
Then we don't give each other the value that we deserve, and then they could buy us out with
the
these
push is
crazy
coming though.
360 deals.
The push is coming.
It's already happening,
Yeah,
man.
like, but I mean, when I mean the push is coming, like the scales is starting to tip in the direction,
Yes, sir.
in our direction. You know what I'm saying? So like us, Puerto Ricans and blacks, browns, us as a minority, it's time for
Yep.
us to educate ourselves so that way we can lead. Like, like we need to make sure that we're empowering our children that want to get into politics and teach them, you know what I'm saying, like so that way they can grow and learn like how to effectively implement policy, or they need to know
Yeah.
that change starts with you, and you got to start change with a good heart, with good intention. You know what I'm saying? And at the minute you feel
Yeah.
like ill will or volition, like you take care of that. You know what I'm saying? Like mental health is
Absolutely.
important. You know what I mean? Like kids that want to be engineers and kids that want to be doctors, and just like your peers, like even if like your man's just 25 years old, 30 years old, it's never too late to start something. You know
Never.
what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
absolutely not.
you know
Yeah.
what I mean? And like we
We
live in a
have to.
community where, you know what I'm saying, like tomorrow could be your last day. You never know.
Oh
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but I'm with you. I just think we, as creators, as minorities, as people of the culture, I think we have to understand our value, because if we understand our value, man, when we come up to the table and we ask for what we want, they need to speak up, because it doesn't function without us,
Yeah,
right? Like, I mean, you name it. You go to music, you go through Hollywood, you can go through sports, you go through any genre of anything that's
I
cool,
mean,
and the
speaking about
culture is
sports, Cam,
influenced.
get right, getting it. Don't forget to get your
Who?
lessons, Cam. Get right. They getting it out there.
Who's that? I'm
Cam,
sorry,
get right.
I'm missing. I don't know. I haven't been following that. What's that?
Rashad
Hit me.
Minor, Cam, get right. Oh, that whole
Nah,
team.
hit me, man. Come on.
They a boxing gym.
Okay,
They a
I
boxing
don't
gym,
follow
So
boxing.
hold on. Oh, you don't follow boxing and you Puerto Rican and you're from
Boxing, I do
Worcester?
not. No, 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 no. Listen, I still remember sitting down and
Let me
watching
get
all the
in
Tito
for real
brothers
quick.
fights. But after a while, I started noticing that money had infiltrated boxing, man, and
I
boxing changed, bro.
mean, I don't know. Worcester
I
got
do know what you
heart.
mean, though.
Worcester got heart. Worcester got good fighters coming out right now. We just had
I don't
a
doubt that.
young
I'm just saying that
homie.
I'm not following it.
Yeah, all right. So
Yeah.
Cam, get right there at 55 Millbrook Street in Worcester. All right.
Okay.
Um, that whole team, they getting it right. You want to get fit. Like it's like if you got a lot of energy, you got kids with a lot of energy, take them over there. Saying
Yeah.
get it right, like get like it's
And it's a
productive.
boxing gym, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
They physical fitness center. They're everything. Like you
Okay.
could go, you could go work out with them. They're doing a lot of big things. And then you, hmm, yeah, I was gonna drop something, but I can't. I can't. Not
Hey,
ready to
listen,
drop
now
it
you.
yet. So
Okay,
yeah,
gotcha. That's fair
but
enough. But I was gonna say, hey, in order to be able to pick up all the tech skills I had to pick up, I wasn't on these streets like that, man.
nah. Honestly, like
I know what you
it's
mean,
good
though.
to get fit though. You know what I'm saying? Like strong mind,
Oh, I'm.
like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
with a healthy body. I mean, not. I mean, I
It's a
smoke, so
must.
it's like you know what I'm saying. Like I get it. Like I shouldn't be preaching it, but like you should. You should
But you're
want to
still
do it. You know what I'm
conscious
saying?
about it.
Like
Yeah.
one of my friends, he just did the 20-day challenge. Millsy Dance and Fitness.
Okay.
He's on Facebook. And he's on all major platforms. He's been making videos. He's gonna be doing a lot of you know just great content that's gonna be coming out this man, and he can dance, you know what I'm saying? He's
Super
Boricua, you
dope.
know what I'm saying? Like he's getting it, like all different types of music. And he's gonna be applying that and teaching it, and he's looking for a location. So stay tuned with that. Oh, it's gonna be great.
That's a lot of good
A
stuff
lot of
going
good
on. That's
stuff.
all here in Worcester, right?
Yeah, I mean, which is all we got.
Yeah, man. This is the point of
Yeah.
this pod, man. And this is what, like, I speak to people all over the place. I've spoken to people in Australia and other parts of the world, in Germany. But it always feels dope to be able to share this platform with local people, local creatives like yourself, local artists. And every time I get the pleasure to do that, I do that, man.
Yeah, there's a lot
Uh,
of people doing a lot of good stuff. Shout out to AP. AP's great. He's doing a lot of stuff. American Pyramids. If you don't know, follow him. He's great. He does a lot of stuff with
yeah,
basketball, youth athletics. He's very involved in the community. Um, Definitely good guy. Um,
super cool.
yeah.
So you seem very optimistic about Worcester.
Yeah,
How, how,
I
how do
am.
you? Yeah,
Honestly, like Worcester's, like
I like that.
I love my city. I'm rocking the Worcester sweater. They're
Hey,
available. They're not gonna rip you off. They're only 25. They'll be available on the site March 1st. You already know.
go get those guys.
Yeah, Um, honestly, yeah, like I really do. Honestly, I'm only supporting people from my city at the moment. I'm not working with a lot of people from outside the city because I shouldn't, I don't feel the need to. We just had way too much talent. There's, a lot of stuff happening right now in the city, and I'm excited. Like 2021 is gonna be a big year. Worcester's actually made a lot of changes itself. Like I moved away. I was gone for like 5 years. I've been back in Worcester for a solid two, and I've been in
Yep.
business for myself for a solid 8 months of those 2 years. So hopefully, like
Yeah.
this year just breaks out and like a lot of new grounds. There's a lot. I mean, I'm excited. Um,
Sounds like it, man. Yeah, that got me excited.
yeah, there's just a lot of stuff like like pop-up shops. I know Michelangelo's barbershop's been doing a lot of them. It's really good for a lot of local creatives. So if you happen to see a Facebook flyer, give it a share, pop in.
Yeah,
A lot of the local artists are gonna be there selling their stuff. If you're hungry, you could stop in, get a bite to eat. Um, that
yeah.
whole area is just great right now. The Canal District's
Yeah, as
crazy.
Yeah, I had Maria Ravelli on the podcast a few episodes ago, and she did one of the Worcester community fridges or whatever.
Yep.
She runs that
Okay,
project,
yeah.
and they set up a fantastic piece of the very first one. I think they got one coming out under the by the Betty over there, under the train yard or whatever
That's
that area.
times
But
is
yeah,
changing.
they're just taking donations and putting groceries in, and they're using the whole trust system. Like people could come in, take groceries, you know. But the point is that we're hoping that people come in and leave groceries so that other people can take.
Well, see, now that I'm your
Uh,
friend, I could start sharing all the stuff that you
yes,
post. You know what I'm
sir.
saying? So like, it's you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
no, I've been trying to get. I talked to Ernie Floyd, which is an old school a city cat. He did a lot of like the youth community stuff a while back, like obviously when you and I were youngsters. And he's back, and he has like a radio station in downtown in Worcester. So he's on a radio block about 15 miles out of the city. My wife is really with the like the Worcester food stuff. Like she does pop ups with her Whisk Me Away company and stuff like that. So I'm with you. I didn't know all the stuff that you named, so we could kind of put all that information together and make it even doper.
Man,
But
there's so many like, and you know what it is? I've been seeing a lot. My bad. I've been seeing just a lot of
it's all good,
different
bro.
a lot of just local creatives that I grew up with, that I see doing a lot of different things that are trying to, create a platform, because essentially
Yeah,
that's all we need right now. As the city
yeah,
starts to change, we need to make sure that as as the minority, we
yeah,
establish the platform.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like moving
yeah,
forward. Um,
yeah. As the minority, we need to behave like the majority.
You know what? I don't feel that we should
That's a shirt
behave
right there, man.
yeah, no, dead ass. It really is though. I should put it on a shirt.
Yeah,
Um,
go for it,
but like
man.
for real though, like getting like us like a platform for us as a people, and we're definitely gonna be working on that too. I know a lot of people are working on like opening up like specific shops that are gonna be for like streetwear, and being able to like build
Yeah,
brands that'll grow out of the city, hopefully. And
yeah,
expanding online and being available online is something that's just gonna be just taking off.
yeah, yeah.
If they don't eat that up, they're not smart. They're not thinking.
It's on them, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. No, and we're moving towards an age, especially with all the decentralization of everything, where a lot of these battles are going to be had online, right? They're not going to be had like physical face, where it's like Amazon versus Apple is going to be like value to
Well, look at
value.
our
We're going to have
currency.
to be able.
Our currency is changing.
Absolutely, we're all starting to notice the stuff that was hiding underneath our noses, right?
Yep.
And it's a change, it's a revolution. But the thing is that now us, the creators, are going to be able to go direct to consumer with no middle person. We're going to get the YouTubes the hell out of here. We're going to get all those people the hell out of here, and the customer is going to be able to decide, hey, I want to give Jose these $10 full without YouTube having to take a cut for hosting them and
Exactly.
stuff like that. So we're moving to a different place, man,
Yeah.
for sure.
Honestly, like, and I want to implement the open source platform, but like, like physically
Yeah.
too. Like, as in,
What do you mean? Give me more.
all right. So like the my goal, right? My 10-year plan, you could say, is to open up a center that's gonna be for creatives. So like there'll be different studios for you to go and record, or for you to be able to like go and make your clothes, or go and make your stickers, or you know what I'm saying. Like if you
Yeah.
have like if you need to learn you know certain techniques, or take a class on learning how to build your website, or like, you know what I'm saying, like, so all of these courses that we can record and put online, and teach the masses online, we can teach them in person. You know what
Absolutely.
I'm
I
saying?
will. Yeah, that's something I would even like to do. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I don't want
like,
to cut you off,
no,
man.
no, exactly. But
Yeah.
you get it though, right? Like you want to do it too.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You'd wanna teach people, like, because at the end of the day, if you can give a man a fish, or you can teach him to fish.
Yeah.
So
Right.
like,
So he could flip.
exactly, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of the like growing up, like, yeah, I wanted to make clothes, but like growing up, I just wanted to help other businesses. You know what I'm saying? I just always wanted to help
Yeah.
people. Like help people grow themselves, believe in themselves. They can brand something. Just because you don't think that doodle that you just did looks crazy, to somebody else, that doodle's life. That doodle's
Yeah. Yeah.
everything.
I
Look at
agree, man.
Supreme. The Supreme, come on, it's a red box with the word Supreme.
Yeah.
There's nothing crazy about it, but people spend mad money on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So like if you took like if this took this person 3 hours to draw, and he converted it and put it on gear, and he just happens to be my neighbor, and his is like $75 shirt or whatever the case may be, I'm gonna buy it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If I got it,
absolutely.
I'm gonna cop it. You know what I mean? Obviously, if I don't
Yeah,
got it,
yeah.
I'm not gonna cop it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go
Sure,
broke over
sure.
a t-shirt. But you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
You guys show that support.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, so like that's like the biggest emphasis. Like support your local creative, and like not just monetary, like, you know what I'm saying, in all different types of way, because like you just never know like what you're doing. Like, I see it all the time on Facebook. It's like cliche. You never know who you're gonna influence. But like,
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like, it's the truth.
It is
You know what
true.
I'm saying?
That's true. Yeah.
Like
It's a small world too. Sometimes you get in these conversations with certain people, like how you and I met and how you and I got connected. It's like, I had a podcast with one person, and that one person believed in my podcast so much that he was able to refer you to me to another person, right?
yeah.
And it's that whole like just believing in it, right? Like, yo, I don't know what he got cooking down there, but he's cooking something,
Yeah, I'm trying to
and
cook
I
up
like
a
what
lot.
he's doing.
Yeah, I'm trying to cook.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. I've been on that mode too, and just off of having this conversation, I think you and I are definitely going to be,
Yeah,
working
we
together
could
on something
definitely
soon.
work. Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I mean, I'm telling you, I got some ad space. You know what I'm saying? I can,
yeah, yeah.
so that way people can just click into it, as you know what I'm saying, as I build traffic into the website, because that marketing campaign on March 1st is gonna be
Yeah,
ridiculous. I'm telling you, commercials that you wouldn't even think you're gonna see. It's gonna be nice. Like, I got a couple tracks from a local,
yeah.
and the sound quality is gonna be, and the visuals are, I'm hoping the visuals are gonna be fire.
Super
Um,
dope, man. You running Facebook ads to it or any type
yeah,
of
I'm gonna
ads?
put.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
I mean, see, this is the thing. I got till March 1st because I just put it down on there. That is gonna
yeah,
happen. So
yeah,
like, you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying. But like, nah, I've been genuinely working on it, for like a real launch. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I never really launched my company. I just started doing it. You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, I've never like really like put it out there like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously I launched a Facebook page and a couple of things in there so that people
Sure.
could be like, like they're not skeptical, like, oh, to do business with me. Like,
Yeah,
because you know what I'm saying? Like, but I am legit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could do business
of
with
course.
me, and like, obviously I can guarantee my work. If you don't like it, I can refund your money or I can make you new ones. You know what I'm
Right, right.
saying?
I just that in itself is super inspirational because think about it. I mean, you literally didn't get held back by the bullshit that holds normal people back. Oh, but this isn't ready. Oh, but you're like, listen, I'm gonna go ahead and start making some deals, and then I figure this out after.
Yeah, for a long time it was just noise. Like, that's exactly what I was hearing. And then one day it just came to me and I was just like, you know what? Computadora, check.
Yeah.
Cortadora, check.
Let's
Printer,
go.
check. Facebook. Oh, that's a smashing deal. Went to go get it, converted it. Literally, you'll spend $700 on that printer on the regular. I got it on the low. It's
Yep.
converted. She
Love it,
bangs
man.
out. It literally took me 2 weeks to like figure out my my ink to like my balance for the
Yep. The
colors.
ratio.
But man, I mean, I got a little sample that I was working on earlier for a cup for a client. Um, you know what I'm saying? It was just like a little gift. Now
Ooh.
it don't look great, but when it go on the cup,
I love-
it gonna
That's gonna be fire.
it's
All right. So how do you deal with like big orders? You said you got a few big orders early on. Like, is it you by yourself or one man team printing these? How long does it take you to get big orders in?
all right, so like big orders, all right, so like I don't really keep like an inventory.
All right.
I don't I'm transparent all the way. I'm wholesale. I'll give
Yeah.
you want 150 tees, cool. You can order them and you can have them delivered right there to my door. I'll go downstairs, pick
Yep.
them up. I'll go through every
Yep.
each individual garment, make sure that they're all a-okay, or you can do it, and then I'll tell you all the stuff that you need to get, and I make it for you.
Gotcha. So you do the actual like
Everything.
completion of the
Yep.
project, and they do the sourcing. Do you do any of the
I,
sourcing
I
part,
source
or
everything, all your materials. So like, say
okay?
you want to start a clothing brand and you tell me like the criteria that you want to fit. I'll break it down and I'll do 10 times the homework that your average person is gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna find that T-shirt and find you the quality. Oh, you want a sample? Cool. Let's order a sample. This is what it's gonna be looking like. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. That was the like the biggest thing about starting this business. Like, I invested in all the tools. Now it's up to the client if they really want to do it. to invest in their product. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Yeah. Okay.
And obviously, if like with the tools that I have, I can create product from scratch, as in like the patches. You know what I'm saying? Like create, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Or like putting stuff on garments. I'm not an artist, but I know a lot of them,
Yeah.
and some basic, basic Photoshop editing here and there, and a little bit of Illustrator. I can cut and convert, and like I said, I can digitize basic, so I can pretty much get a lot of stuff done that like the average shop locally can't get done.
Yeah, I love that. Now, the average person gets tripped up on prices, right? Like on what they should sell their services for, or how should it? How was that in the early stages for you? Do you think you're figuring that out
No,
still, or you
I'm
got that?
still. It's still a like a hit in the dark. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not
Yeah,
really a hit in the dark, but it's more like, okay, like what you gotta base it on, like how many hours am I gonna be here? You
yeah,
know what I mean? Like it's more about my time. So like right now, like my price list is pretty basic. I charge per piece, and it's a pretty decent price. I mean, it's not like I'm not the most expensive, but I'm not the cheapest either. You know what I
sure.
mean? Like I'm not gonna sell myself short, because it took me a long time to really like do the research and apply all the stuff that I've learned throughout the past 8 months. So I mean, like if you want to get like a t-shirt done and you bring me the t-shirt, and I gotta supply the materials, so it's gonna be like $4 for the t-shirt, and then um plus materials.
Okay,
So like
gotcha.
you bring the shirt, it's gonna be $4 plus materials. So like normally a 12 by 12 is gonna run you like anywhere, like most t-shirts start at like $12 to $15. You know what I'm saying? And then if you
Yeah,
go up, the more up you go, the cheaper it's gonna be, and stuff like that. It's more reliant on the client. Like whatever the client wants, the client's gonna get. And if the client doesn't like the way it came out, then I gotta redo it. Or you know what I'm saying? Like everything's gonna come down to like that one for that first sample. I'll give you a sample
yep.
of what you like. And if you like it, we can move forward. And if you don't, then sorry.
Okay. And when a person comes up to you and is looking for like for you to design everything, you do that too, or they have to come with the
Nah,
design
yeah,
as
I
well?
can, I can design stuff, but it's honestly it's
More
on
money?
a, yeah, it costs more money just in case I gotta like outsource it, or like you know what I'm saying, like if
Right.
like most of the time if I outsource it, it's to another local, and like you know what I'm saying, like I'm not about to absolve rates for anyone.
Yeah. No, I
You know
feel
what I
you, man.
mean?
You got to
Like,
pay yourself, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, and like that, those are a lot of the issues that I run into. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I gotta draw it up, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta pay me for the time, because it took me like 3 hours to draw that up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Absolutely.
and then it's gonna take me like another, 45 minutes to cut it and then put it on a shirt, because you only want one. So you just spent,
Yeah.
6 hours of my time to print you up one shirt. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Now, are you doing certain things to be able to separate the, the people you don't want to work with versus the people you do want to
Nah, I
work
want to
with?
work with
Because I'm sure
everybody.
you. Oh, okay. Because I imagine if somebody were to come up to you often and do like, small projects like for birthday parties and stuff, that may
Nah,
not
nah, nah, nah.
entice
I
you as much
welcome.
as a
No, I welcome all of them.
super cool.
I
Okay.
welcome all of them. All right, so this is
Yeah.
the thing, right? Like, once the website's launched, it's gonna
Yep.
be like you're not even gonna talk to me anymore,
Okay.
right? Like,
What does that mean?
like you will,
Yeah.
like
Listen,
you,
I got your personal phone number, man. I'm gonna hit you up.
yeah, yeah, but like essentially, like, all right, so like I'm trying to start a company. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Like,
sir.
all right,
Yes,
so
sir.
like once the website's launched, like you'll upload your artwork and you'll go through it that way. And then like
Yeah.
if you're looking for some custom stuff, like I gotta know you.
Oh, the buyer is not gonna talk to you. I didn't. I thought
Yeah.
you were talking about like everybody.
Nah, nah, not you.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I
I
got
don't
you.
want
Like
to.
the customer.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
Like I'm currently working on adding support, email, all that stuff. So like, you know what I'm saying. Like, if
Gotcha,
you got a
gotcha.
problem,
I was like, yo, my man just dissed me right here. He
uh,
said he ain't gonna talk to me.
nah, 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 nah. Yeah, but
That's
like
funny. I got you.
honestly, like I almost got to that point. Like, you know what I'm saying. Like after like I launch, and like you know what I mean, I make a certain amount. Like I'm done. I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying. Like everything's
Makes
gonna be done
sense.
through the website, but I'm not. I like I want to like I am a local person. I don't want to like. I want
Yeah.
to make sure that people have the options. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna take myself off the table because like it's inconvenient to me. And it's
I
not
know
that
what you
it's
mean.
inconvenient to me, because it's something that I love to do. So like um I mean, it kind of sounded negative, but it wasn't at the same time. Like, it's more about
I
my
know.
time management and trying to just be better because at the same time, like, it's something that I struggle with. Like, there's not enough hours in the day. And I'm
Right.
sure, like,
You wanna streamline.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, right now, like, my main priority is automating the process so that it's as smooth as possible, so that way I don't run into a lot of the things that I've run into as like being that person that that you hit up for that birthday shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you hit
Yeah,
me up for
yeah.
that birthday shirt, like, I want to be able to, like, oh, okay, here's a couple templates. You know what I'm saying? This is what I can do today if you need it today, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
want
yeah,
something
yeah.
custom, like, you know what I'm saying, that's something that you can upload the artwork to the website. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you need it drawn out, hey, look, blindsided designs, here's your man, or you know what I'm saying, like that business right there, or you know what I'm saying, you can outsource it to Fiverr, have them draw it out for you, and then come and we can cut it or print it, or you know what I'm saying, like, um,
Gotcha.
honestly, I'm looking more towards working with like a lot of the creators so that way we can push their content,
Yeah, yeah. That's a good
right?
idea. Use your platform. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you're trying to streamline this stuff. Yeah, a lot of people forget about that. Like when you go out to Amazon and you got a problem, you're not gonna get Jeff Bezos on the phone.
yeah, yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
G-
But like,
yeah.
not that I'm not gonna provide excellent customer service because obviously that's something that I like that I want to emphasize, and like it's something
Oh
that I've
yeah.
been training in for, like, you know what I mean, like in my retail career for a really long time. But like, I just don't want to like have that stigma where, like, you know what I'm saying, like, it like, oh, one thread is off place, like you're gonna call me and you're gonna hunt me down for one thread, like,
Yeah, yeah, right. Exactly. I feel you
you
on
know what
that,
I
man.
mean,
No,
like.
I understand 100%. So, like, if you get those 150 shirts that you said, how much does that take a toll on you? Is it you by yourself that's printing these
No,
shirts?
no. Shit. I should
Okay.
have answered that question. My
No, that's
girl,
fine, man. Okay.
she helps me a lot. But she's about to drop her stuff. Like, her website is about to come. Like, um, she's doing a lot of stuff, but like, she does help me when it gets like really heavy. And right now, like, my partner from Blindsided Designs, he's coming in. So like, he'll be available for like really large projects, and like, he'll actually be able to help you design like your custom whatever you're looking to get. Like, he'll be able to accommodate you on the digital drawing, or like, I'll push you to Boom. Moses can help you with like trying to draw something, because drawing's just not me. I just like to put it on clothes and whatever I can find, from cups to jars, everything.
Yeah. Nah, I'm with you. Yeah, you got to be good at what you're good at and not try to be good at everything.
Exactly.
I'm with
The right.
I'm with you
Yeah.
on that.
Like, I can dabble, and I've done it. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing it because I mean, we just really, like, recently started like really working and collabing because um like, he wasn't ready to take the risks,
What do you mean? What risk?
like the risk to just jump into it and start it. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people like, oh, I want
Okay.
to, I want to, I want to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, no, like, now we're gonna make it real. I'm saying,
Yeah.
like, now we're gonna make sure that, like, whenever you got free time, that, like, you know what I'm saying, like, them free thoughts is going into providing the most utmost service for yourself. For
Absolutely.
yourself. Why don't you believe in yourself? Like, the stuff that you're making can make money. You know that one logo is gonna take off. You know that all that knowledge that you have in your head, you should be monetizing it. You should be applying it and doing more with yourself than, you know what I'm saying? And boom, here we are. And he's about to kill it. I'm telling you, it's a wrap.
That's incredible, man. Now, wait, do you have thoughts already down the road of teaching people how to do this, how to do the pressing and
Oh
how to
yeah.
actually use these machines? Okay, so that's another product in the future.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Now, see, like, I'm not like, honestly, like, it's something that like you can learn, but like, I can teach you hands on.
Yeah, you can organize it, the
Exactly.
information.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
have it there for you. So like, yeah, I'm actually working on that too, like, to like gaining affiliate links and stuff like that. But like, you
yeah,
know what I mean? Like, time, you know what I'm saying? Time is obviously going to be like the major factor in that and expenses. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
because,
yeah, yeah.
try, like, people always told me, don't start a business when you're broke. but I
Yeah,
did
I mean,
it.
yeah, I was about to say, like, I think your way is a lot better, man. It's more like that, like jumping off the cliff without the bungee cord. It's like, fuck it, I'm gonna find a way to make this somehow, some way. And I think that's what holds a lot of people back, including myself, is that whole feeling of like, well, what happened? Well, the faster we stop thinking about that shit, the faster we can make something happen.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah,
Yo, honestly, that's exactly what it is. The
yeah,
minute you apply all your knowledge and you actually just sit down and you start taking those notes and you
yeah,
start waking up at 7 o'clock and having your coffee and planning out your day.
yeah,
Stop thinking about Mondays is crazy and start thinking about Mondays is, yo, this is how I'm gonna set the tone of my week. I gotta go
yeah.
hard and I'm ready to go. On Sundays, I do a lot of my study on Sundays. I really like during the week. I just keep my brain healthy, and I try to get as much done as possible. I've been waiting on a
Definitely.
lot of the shipping and stuff. That's like the major killer in this. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't have a lot of the resources here in Massachusetts, so that's definitely something that I'm looking to bring here.
Yeah, but you got to keep yourself going though, even in those times.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like so,
Yeah.
definitely
So,
trying to
so
keep
if the
busy.
people definitely, man, I'm with it. So if the people want to find you or they want to, take advantage of your services, where do they go to find you?
So right now, you can find me on Facebook, Steven Romero. You can find me my shop on Passion Media, on Facebook and on Instagram. I'll provide you with some links, so that way, because offhead right now, it's definitely not coming to me, which is
Yeah, it's all
definitely
good.
like horrible because I should know, like I should be promoting myself crazy. Um,
I'm with it, bro.
yeah,
I got so many
you
links.
can follow me. Yeah, I think I sent a bunch of them.
Yeah, I got those.
Yeah,
I'll put them into the show notes for sure.
yeah, and yeah, so definitely like post those in it, and that's where you can find me. I'm looking forward to working with a lot of new people. I'm actually excited. I got um I'm gonna bid on a job hopefully for the city. So like what I'm saying, like you'll see
Nice, man.
footage for that, and what like I might have an intern come in and work with me, and I'll have some footage done of that, so that way, like while we make the shirts for, like, if I get the job, what I'm saying,
Yep.
I'll create a whole project out of that, and then what I'm saying, so that way publicity is everything.
Yeah,
You
man.
know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, well, I got no doubt that you're gonna get that, man.
hopefully.
And yeah, man, keep pushing, keep doing what you're doing. As a minority, of course, as a no BS, no excuses type of person, I love having conversations with people like you because sometimes I need that foot in the ass too to keep me going.
Yeah, we got to
Uh,
do it. We all we got.
yeah, absolutely, man. So I look forward to many conversations with you, man. Thanks for coming on the show. I
Thank you
appreciate you,
for
man. Is
having
there
me. I
anything you got
appreciate it.
for
It's an
me?
honor. I'm sorry.
Anything you got for me before we go?
Actually, I'm gonna start picking your brain off air.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
sounds
because like
good.
I want that. Like I gotta know the man more than
All
what I'm
right.
saying. I definitely need to like just have like some real raw conversations because I definitely feel some knowledge coming from you. Like, is there?
Yeah.
But
Well, hopefully I can fill that up,
yeah,
man.
thank you. I
For sure.
appreciate it. Thank you for having me. It's an honor.
All right,
All
bro.
right, thank
Thanks.
you.